Hi everyone, it is Wednesday at 4:15. Guess what that means? It's time for another episode of Cooped Up Live. Cheers. We made it through the week. Oh, we made it, or not through the week, I guess through the first part of the week. Over the hump, as they say. Cheers. It's also tax day. I didn't even realize that until about 2 hours ago. We haven't even filed our taxes yet, but because they gave that extension and just all the craziness going on, we haven't even thought about it. But it's tax day. For a lot of people, though, it's the day that they get the stimulus check. I've seen a lot of people saying that they're hitting their bank accounts today. Good for y'all. We did not get them for reasons I don't have to explain. But I'm very happy those of you who did are getting your checks. I think I'm getting some money next week, though, from that being an employer. So I'll be there. We're all spending the money that we put in for taxes. So here we go. Cheers. Hi, Mom. Hi, Leslie. Top fan. Good to see y'all. And I'm going to be talking about my mama in a little bit. So she's on here. But one of the things also, I don't know if you noticed, like yesterday I had the scarf on. Today I'm wearing this. So I am, after how many weeks have we been doing this? 70, 75? I don't know. I'm just getting tired of looking like I am just putting on comfy random clothes. Like I am so sick of sweatpants. I love my Lululemon sweatpants, but I am tired of wearing them right now. I'm sick of just a sweatshirt or whatever. So I am like putting on a little bit of clothes. Todd looked at me yesterday and he's like, "Huh, you dressed up." So I'm like, "Yeah." It's called intention, is what it's called. I'm actually thinking about what I'm putting on, and so I put on one of my little favorite shirts here, a little button up. It's still an untucked Oxford that's rolled up at the sleeves. That's kind of one of them. Between that and long sleeve t-shirts, those are my two normal uniforms, and then I zhuzh them up with a little bit extra fun and flair. Um, but I'm just tired of looking comfy. I want to look cute again. And then also one of the things that has this coronavirus shut in, quarantine, safe in place, whatever we're calling it. I'm trying out some new fun things. I mean, you've been a witness to the scarves and stuff, and the fingernails, which are kind of a melon color right now. Um, and Eric is saying that he put on a shirt with a collar for the past 2 days because he had Zoom meetings. Yeah, I know. So I don't know. I'm I'm just tired of looking comfy all the time, and so I just want to kind of look cute again. Like I said, just look cute again. That's all I want, really. I mean, I want Mexican food too, and going to a restaurant and being allowed to go to Target, but I'll settle for being cute right now. How about that? Also, with this hair, oh my god, it's getting so big that if I can look good from here down, I disregard from there up. I'll give you a little bit more of a shot of that. How about that? I don't love that angle. Um, so anyway, um, I have also found that I'm going to come out of this pandemic with a severe caffeine addiction. I mean, in addition to whatever other addiction I have, um, I have been drinking iced tea like it's going out of style. I have for years subscribed basically to I call it the Jesus diet. I go from water in the daytime to wine at night. And that is literally the only liquids I consume is I drink water in the daytime, a lot of water. I'm a like 100 ounces a day kind of person. Like I love drinking water. It makes me feel good, all of that, which is really hard to do at home, by the way. It's easier when I'm like at work and I have my water bottle and I just kind of sip on it while I'm doing things and take it with me to meetings and such. At home, it's a lot harder. I find like I'm not drinking as much water, but iced tea, and I like unsweetened tea. I know some people say that's so un-Texan. I actually think that real Texans drink unsweetened tea, and it's Southerners that drink sweet goopy tea. I don't like sweet tea; just it's cloying to me. But unsweet tea I love, with just a little squeeze of lemon in it. And I have been drinking that. I bought a big bottle of what's the brand? It's one of like the organic ones. It's a national brand, but I bought it at the grocery store the other day, and I think I have had a gallon of it since like Monday. Like, oh, but ooh, I'm jazzed up a little bit. But I'm gonna come out of this with a caffeine addiction. And I broke down, and I bought a case of Dr. Pepper also, and I've had a couple of those. I think we're just looking for comfort in like childhood memories or whatever, because I don't drink Dr. Pepper very much anymore. I used to be like a 4 a day kind of person, and then things started expanding, and it also eats your stomach up and all that. But I'll tell you, it makes me feel real good. It's like a little hit of heroin or something. You drink it, it hits your lips. The minute it hits your bloodstream, you're like, I also hear that that's a sign of ADHD, which I am fully acknowledging that I'm an undiagnosed ADHD person. That if caffeine and stimulants calm you down, then that's a telltale sign. So I think that is very true. So let's see here. Leslie drank half a pitcher of iced tea today. I really needed to start making it. I have all the stuff to make it. I just haven't. Melissa's kids love Dr. Pepper. We bought the little ones. So that's actually what I usually do. If I bring them into the house, I will buy just the little cans so that it at least rations it out. This time I just bought the big old thing. Fortunately, Mason does not like carbonated anything, so he's not going to ever be a soda fiend. Good for him, because I did PR for Dr. Oz a bazillion years ago when he was touring parts of Texas, and his number one thing that I took away from that is soft drinks are the enemy of the American diet. They are the sole reason that we have the obesity epidemic that we do. That they are just the largest source of calories with no nutritional value whatsoever, and that if you're going to drink soda, drink the full soda, not the diet ones, because the diet ones have so many chemicals in it that are designed to trick your body into thinking it's getting satiated, but your body is the smartest machine on the planet, and it figures out how to get around that. And so you're fucking with your brain chemistry is what you are, and how your body processes things. And so he said, if you're going to drink it, drink straight up regular Coke, Dr. Pepper, whatever, but try not to drink it if you can handle that. So, let's see. Basil, Suzanne's dad, said, real Texans drink unsweetened tea. My grandfather said that, and no one in my family drinks sweet tea that I know of. I love unsweet tea. I just kind of, it's bracing a little bit with a little squeeze of lemon. Oh, it's so good. So good. Unsweet green tea is Sandy's favorite. I like green tea too. But I like black. I think I usually have black tea is what it is. And Crystal went into the office yesterday, so she couldn't wear sweatpants. Hope he wore some pants, or a skirt at least. And Melissa is saying aspartame is poison to your body. They hide it in gum too. So I have actually a sensitivity to some of the artificial sweeteners. So like I bought Diet Dr. Pepper one time and I drank it. I went into like carb shock. I wanted to eat every fucking French fry and potato chip in the house. Like if it had a carbohydrate in it, so it totally was like off the rails. Like that was not a good solution for me. So. Is Mike on? Karen is saying, did I get a haircut? I did not. I actually, I don't wash my hair every day. I rinse it, but I don't wash it every day. And actually, it's turned out better today. This is a not washed day and just kind of pulled back. Also, as it's getting a little bit longer, it's actually laying better. That's the thing. It was starting to get the wings on the side. My sideburns were getting so unruly, but now I can at least kind of slick them back. Anyway. So, is Mike on? Yay! Mike is here. I was literally just asking about you because I was about to go. I was going to skip the story and then retell it later. So, Mike, just waiting on the goods. That's exactly what I was going to say. Mike, my brother-in-law, asked me to tell a story that I hid from the family for weeks. So, picture this, like 6 years ago. 6 years, this July, it'll be 6 years. Todd and I got, after 15 years together, we finally got married in San Francisco. And we had a beautiful ceremony in the City Hall. I don't know if you've ever been to San Francisco City Hall. Google it if you have not. Google San Francisco City Hall wedding at that. Oh my God, it is like a wedding cake turned inside out. It is the most beautiful city hall I've ever been in my life. And you can rent these balconies and have small services on them. I think it only costs like $350, $500, something like that. It's not expensive at all. So we had our wedding on one of those. It was a very small affair, about 20 people, 8 of which were children, maybe 10. And it was on a Friday at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And then we chartered a trolley and saw some of the big sites and had a photographer with us and all that. And all along the way, we had booze. So there was champagne and wine at the reception, at the trolley. Then the trolley dropped us off at this fancy dinner that we catered at this restaurant. We had the private dining room and danced and all that stuff. So we're having a good old time. And I was drinking white wine spritzers because I knew that I needed to pace myself. Also, I had just come off of Advocare's 21-day challenge, which is a diet. I lost like 20 pounds, but you don't drink as part of it. And so my tolerance was shot to hell. And so about a week before I started drinking again, I was like, I got to build this tolerance back up a little bit because I know myself and I know myself really well. And so anyway, so we get all this done and we have the party, we have the trolley ride, we go to see the sights, we go to the Golden Gate Bridge and take big pictures at the base of the bridge. Beautiful day, wonderful dinner, family, friends, lots and lots of wine. So it's all over though. It started at 3, so it's all over by like 9:30 or 10. So this is not even a late night. And I have an issue that if I drink a lot and then I get into a moving vehicle, I get really, really motion sick. I have thrown up in every car. I've thrown up on every car, and I've thrown up next to every car we have ever owned. I've thrown up on cars behind us on the highway where I hang my head out the window at full speed, and poor people behind us get a splash. And so I know that's really gross, but it's true. Ask the people on I-30 cutting through downtown Dallas. I've done it before there. And that's really, really gross though, isn't it? Yeah. So cheers. So we get in a taxi or an Uber, I can't remember which, and we go back to the hotel. And on the way to the hotel, I'm like, and Todd knows the signs. The first sign is, why is it so hot in here? Why am I so hot? Todd, that is the launch sequence has started. That is ask him anytime you see him, how do you know Cooper's going to be ill from drinking too much? Why is it so hot in here? That's always the first thing. And actually, the other thing is I can't eat spare rib anymore because it's always for fancy dinners and such. And I've had spare rib too many times that's gone down and come back up that it grosses me out now. It's sort of like drinking one of those drinks that you got sick on in your youth. Spare rib, I can't do it because it's just, ugh. But so I get to the hotel and I basically just run from the cab. So I've figured out ways to not throw up in Ubers and cabs because that's expensive. So I just bolted from the car, ran, got in the elevator. Our friends Rodrigo and Leticia are on the elevator with me. They just happened to had gotten there at the same, because everyone stayed in the same hotel. The hotel was called Adagio, I think, something like that, in San Francisco. It's a cute little hotel. And we go up, and Leticia and Rodrigo are like, hey, are you going to be okay? And I'm like, basically saying, don't talk to me, but I'm not even opening my mouth because I can already feel it. And Rodrigo, and all of a sudden I'm like, and the door's opening, and Rodrigo tells his wife, Leticia, run! And they just run out of the elevator. As the doors are closing, I barf, just booze barf. So it's not even all that much food. It's just booze barf all over the control panel of the elevator. Just the buttons and everything. I mean, it's just coated. Not even the floor or anything. Straight up the control panel of the elevator. And so my room was one level above theirs, I think, or maybe 2. So it gets off, goes, and we get to the room. I let myself in the room. I'm in there, and I'm down for the count. Well, the next day, first of all, I felt horrible. I had to skip breakfast, all of that. But I finally rallied. I had some Gatorade or something like that and some Tylenol. And we actually went out to Alcatraz the next morning. And it's so fucking cold at Alcatraz, and the wind is so brisk. And anyone who's been drunk before or motion sick or both knows that, like, putting your face in an air conditioner vent is like the best thing to do. It somehow distracts you. You don't get sick. If I've been motion sick on a plane, the air conditioners, the thing that I do, unfortunately, being 6.5 feet tall, I'm really close to the air conditioner things. So the next day we go out, we do all these different expeditions, and we come back, and there's a line to get up to on the elevator to get up to the upper floors, and people are using the emergency stairs and such, and I'm like, what's going on? And I'm like, what's going on? And someone's like, oh, one of the elevators is out of service. And I'm like, what? Oh no, that's the worst. And I'm not even pretending to act. But I'm not, I was alone, so I'm not cluing anybody in on what happened. Rodrigo and Leticia may have suspected what happened, but they were not witness to it. So I'm like, oh my goodness. And then we hear like someone throw up in the elevator or something. And it's San Francisco. So, being California and San Francisco, they are like hyper aware of biological hazards and cleaning up things. And I mean, right now, I totally get it. But like under normal circumstances, this hotel had so many people smoking pot in it and stuff too, that it could have been a myriad number of people who had done this. But I'm like, oh my God, that's the worst. Who would do that? Who would who would barf in the elevator? But they're the worst people ever. I hate them. So basically, this is like I'm playing this up. And so, but it was, I mean, for a good 2 days, that elevator was not only, this was an old hotel. It only had 2 elevators, and only one of them was working. And so you were having to walk, choosing to either wait forever for the one elevator to get to you, or you would walk down the fire steps. I think sometimes people would walk up them too. And I held that secret for weeks. And then finally I confessed to my family, because, I love a good story. I confessed to my family that it was me who, in fact, put the elevator out of service. And thank God it was an old hotel, because they probably didn't even have cameras in the elevator. Or maybe they felt bad because they knew it was my wedding night, because we had a block of hotel rooms, and so maybe it was that. Mike is saying, though, yeah, I had to pack 5 damn bags down those damn stairs. I mean, people were full on lugging. Like I'm seeing my sister. We had to lug our own luggage down 7 flights after walking up to get them. Sorry. It was a fun wedding, though, wasn't it? Totally worth it. Totally worth it. As I'm drinking some more. Oh man, that is the story of me putting an elevator out of service. And we're already at almost a 20-minute mark here, so this is going to be a short show today. The other thing, so changing gears, but speaking of family still, and my sister, is one of the things. I don't get that. What's this bullshit? So yes, I was like, what's this bullshit? Like I was literally like incredulous about someone doing that in the elevator. I was just so upset at them. But yeah, so that was the story. Oh, and I told Leticia about it, and she was like, oh, that means you're going to have a great wedding. She was like, I barfed all over the counter at like the Aeromexico, because they're from Mexico City. She's like, I barfed all over the Aeromexico ticket counter the day after my wedding on the way to my honeymoon. So I don't feel so bad. At least I didn't do it on someone, or like, I guess not a super public place, but still a public place. But on family, one of the things, so there were 2 things I promised to show y'all or tell y'all about yesterday. One of them was, where did that go? One of them was that story about me disabling an elevator. And the other one was about my mom's haircutting abilities. So, we talked about hair already a little bit. One of the things that I have zero pity for anyone who talks about haircut disasters and cutting your own hair at home and all of that. Suzanne has already told me once that she cut her husband's hair and it turned out great. Well, good for fucking you, because it usually does not. I have photographic proof on my iPad right here that I'm about to show you of how it can go wrong. My mother, who I adore, and I get most of my best personal qualities from, is as well as my height. Um, she cut my hair, my sister's hair, who is 2 years younger than me, and my little brother's hair, who is 13 years younger than me, over the decades. So I don't know how much you can see of this. That is me. No, wrong. That is me right there. That is probably the fourth grade. Mom, are you still on? Is that about the fourth grade? Do you remember? I don't know if you remember. But look at the before and after. Oh my goodness. I'll take quarantine hair any day over that. So my mom did the Dorothy Hamill just chili bowl haircut all the way across. My sister, 2 years younger than me, has the identical haircut. Look at that. So she would have been, if I was in the fourth grade, she would have been probably in the second grade right there. So fourth grade, second grade. My little brother Houston, who by the way was not even born yet when I had that haircut. So 13 years. So I was already in the eighth grade when he was born. Poor little guy there. I think he's 4 or 5 years old. And oh, you can see her skill set did not get any better. Look at the raggedy assness of that line right there. At least it wasn't taped. But yeah, so this is me and my sister and my little brother right there. My little brother's now a professional wrestler. Actually, he's retired, and he is produces wrestling events. And my sister works for a school district in Central Texas, where no one does shit right now. And that's me before and after. So don't cut your hair at home, people. Just let it grow out, comb it some more, comb it back, and certainly don't cut your kids' hair, or unless it's just like an emergency situation, because that no one wants that. I love you, Mom, but that is not what any of us want right there. Um, okay, what else was I going to tell you about? Other mama, Oprah, Mama Oprah. So we were talking. My mom's doing kissy faces. I love you. You have a lot of great qualities. Haircutting is not one of them. The My other mama, Mama Oprah. I've been talking about people on Instagram and social media and such. All the celebrities are coming out and making fun videos and doing all kinds of stuff. Oprah has been taking us to church lately. Now I talked about Dolly. Dolly's doing a great job too. You got to follow her. But Oprah is she's got like a show now on social medias, where she is like interviewing celebrities right now. And so she did this one with Jennifer Hudson, who is singing. She has a lot of singers and other celebrities, but take you to church. It was so good, so good. Makes you want to cry. Oh, it's so good. Um, Melissa is saying that oh yeah, she wants to cut her kid's hair, but it makes her appreciate her BFF Ryan even more. I think that's her parents' godkid actually, who's a hairstylist. So good. Don't do it, girl. Don't do it. Kids, you're in danger. You see Mama with scissors, run. Because she's not going to run because she's carrying scissors. Ooh. So tune in to what Oprah is serving up on social media. It's good stuff. It's very filling, heart stuff. It's not silly. It's not funny. It is heartwarming, though, and inspirational and all that. Just everything that we love about Mama Oprah, she's on there. And then let's see. Oh, the other thing that I'm watching is so I finally figured out how to watch Schitt's Creek season 6. So if you don't watch Schitt's Creek already, start. It's on Netflix. It is fantastic. It is Dan Levy and Levy or Levy, I don't know how they say it, and Eugene Levy, I think, who is the dad from American Pie movies. You'll recognize him. He's in all of those really hilarious movies. Catherine O'Hara, who's also fantastic and wonderful. It's the best show. The best show. They're absurd, but they're warm. But they're cold, but they're warm. It's awesome. But anyway, so it's in its final season right now. It actually just finished season 6. And it's a Canadian show. It was only airing in Canada at first and also on the network Pop, which was a special add-on to your cable. And I thought we didn't have it. Well, come to find out that because we have the Apple TV, the little box that you can put all your stuff on, and we subscribe to like every fucking streaming service ever. We have AT&T TV, DirecTV, Hulu, Netflix, Amazon, and I think there's another one. Anyway, we have all of them. Cutting the cord didn't count for us because we still didn't cut it, and we have all the subscriptions. Oh, and Disney Plus is the other one we have. But uh, found out though that if you download the Pop app on your TV, and it may apply to even regular TVs, not just Apple TVs. If you download the Pop app and you subscribe to DirecTV, you get it anyway. I was fucking pissed off because I've been wanting to see it all along. I've been waiting for it to come out. I'm like, where is it? Why can't I watch it? Why could I have the whole time? So we started watching it, and it is so good, so heartwarming. I want to spoil everything for you because I just want to talk to you about it, but I'm not going to. No spoilers here. But oh my God, I cried. We've been watching like 2 episodes a night, and the kids watch it, and they love it. And I cry a lot because I cry at the gay stuff because they just didn't exist on TV when we were kids, and then I cry at a lot of the other heartwarming stuff. There's a couple of the characters who normally would be completely unlikable, but you grow to just love them, and you see the humanity in them. And so, like, there was something that happened. I was just bawling last night, and the kids. Again, I've said this before. I am their favorite show. When we're watching something, and I start crying, and they're like, "Ooh, Daddy's about to cry. Look at it. Ooh, Daddy's crying. Oh, Daddy's full on crying. Oh, look at his face running." Oh, they love it when I cry. So, Pam, you said you watched Leslie Jordan last night. Oh my God, it is so funny. If you missed yesterday's show, and you want something to watch, look at Leslie Jordan on Instagram. I think it's the Leslie Jordan. I think is his handle, or real Leslie Jordan. It is hilarious. So funny. So funny. The only other thing I wanted to talk about with y'all today. God, why am I like slurring? This is just my first OGP, my Olive Garden pour here. So this extended work from home situation, I'm realizing that my cute office is not that cute. So I have this cute little table, like a little antique French dining table that with little drop-down leaves and stuff that I've been using as my desk. Looks adorable, has the lamp on it. Oh, it's so cute, so cute. Oh, Cooper, you're so stylish. Oh my God, it is like the worst to sit at. My back hurts. There's not enough room for anything. I'm so scared of scratching anything. So I'm going to go have to buy a freaking desk now. So I'm starting to look. So if any of y'all have desks, I'm actually thinking I want a really cool dining room table is actually what I think I want. I need to look at the height of those, but that's what I use. The one I'm sitting at right now is like this really gorgeous French dining room table. I'm not looking for an antique, but I'm doing more Overstock and Joe's Maine or Amazon. But if you have an idea, let me know. Because I want to also use it as like a crafting table. So it needs to have a flat surface. It doesn't have to be completely clean and flat because I can put things under things. But I want a lot of space for my sewing and all of my other crafting and niftiness and all of that kind of stuff. So, but oh my goodness, my back. I had to go to my office. I have an Aeron chair at my office, and I had to go get it and load it in the back of my car and bring it home. I'm sure the neighbors in my office were like, "What is going on right now?" Because I was so tired. Because I had a cute little French chair too to go with a little French table and because we love French antiques. Oh, my desk was so adorable and beautiful and cute. Totally ineffective, unfunctional, and bad for me, like the French. But anyway, so I'm having to buy a table now. So cheers to all of you who work for home like full time. This is an adjustment. I'm not hating it. I will say I actually am enjoying it. But oh my goodness! And thank God I have y'all to talk to every day at 4:15. Every day at 4:15, or at least talk at you because I need people who I'm not related to that I can talk to. I love them, but they don't listen to me. Okay. So anyway, with that, we're at the 29-minute mark. I think I've caught up on most of your comments. I hope you enjoyed the story about me discombobulating an elevator with my vomit. Maybe that's my superpower. So, and with that, I'm going to say, I love you. You are loved. I want you to know that you are loved. And I appreciate that you watch this every day. As I always say, it's cheaper than therapy, and this may be what's keeping me sane. And don't should yourself to death. There's only a couple of things that you shouldn't be doing right now. Don't commit murder-suicide, don't commit domestic abuse, and don't lose your mind. Outside of that, there's nothing you should be doing right now. These are uncharted waters the new normal, whatever we're calling it. So just be kind to yourself, be good, love, and all of that. And with that, I'm gonna say bye. Again, I love you. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you tomorrow at 4:15. Okay. See ya. Bye. Click the button. Bye.